So, do you have any entrepreneurs in your family? I mean, I know you're saying you didn't have any mentors, but if you think back, back when we was in middle school, back in high school in Brooklyn, were there anybody that had like an extreme hustle that kind of inspired you to kind of take things out on your own?
So, so yes, I did have an inspiration, and it's a weird inspiration. It's probably, I feel like it kind of indirectly has an impact on me, even though this person wasn't really in my life.
Mm,
So none of my family members were entrepreneurs. None of my friends were really entrepreneurs. It was kind of like I said, it's like someone's uncle or someone's, father that you know of, but you
mm,
really don't know directly that's successful. That's kind of impressive. But my real father, my biological father, that died he died when I was 1 year old.
mm.
He was an entrepreneur, right? So there's always those stories too, right? He started a printing company out of the house that I grew up in Brooklyn. He
Nice.
started out of a room in the basement, right? And then at one point in time, he started growing, getting so big that he moved that business into a building in Manhattan, kind of a
Nice.
one-room little office. Push came to shove over the course of a couple of years. He's taken over the entire floor of that building.
Mhm.
And then he was aspiring to go to acquire a second and third floor in that building because he was growing so aggressively. He's one of the first building or printing companies in New York to start printing in ink for companies like Time and
Mhm.
Playboy and things like that. So, knowing those stories always had an influence on me. The name of his company was Regency Litho, and litho short for lithography,
Yeah.
which is for printing.
Yeah.
And the name of this real estate company, or the parent name of it, is really Regency Litho Assets.
Mm,
And I kind of appointed that as the name in honor of what he started to do. And it kind of holds me accountable to take the baton from him and
mm.
finish the job that he started when he was in business for himself. And
Yeah.
the reason it's Cash Geeks now
Mhm.
is, which is just a DBA, by the
Mhm.
way, is because it's a little bit better of a branding name
Yeah.
for pay-per-click and SEO, and just all easier for people to remember, a little bit more catchy
Mhm.
and things like that. People don't know. Everyone's like, what's litho? Or they don't remember Regency Litho
Mhm.
Assets. Very difficult, for the common person to just remember in passing.
Yeah.